Good evening everybody, and once again welcome back to the channel. In today's video I would love to show you how to leverage Hudi Streamer, a tool that allows you to ingest data from multiple sources into Hudi data lake into a structure and a streamlined approach. But that's not all. We are also going to leverage Delta Streamer with Hudi 1.0 on EMR Serverless, a hands-on lab. So in this simple example, I will show you how to ingest data from Parquet as an example, and we're gonna leverage the Delta Streamer with Hudi 1.0.0, which brings a database functionality to your object stores. So without wasting any further time, let's begin the lab. All right, so step one, we need an EMR Serverless cluster. You can head over to AWS Management Console and give here a name called EMR or Spark cluster. Choose the type as Spark, choose the release as 7.5.0 and click on create application. I already have an application, as you can see, and my application is in the started state. Make sure to copy this application ID because we're going to submit a job shortly. All right, step two, if you want to perform these labs, I have a sample mock dataset on this particular link. Go to this particular link. There's a Google Drive link. This will give you a sample Parquet files. And then once you have downloaded the Parquet file, go to S3 and upload those Parquet files inside the folder raw. As you can see, here is the raw folder, and here it could be many Parquet files. So go ahead and do this step. All right, so the next step after that is, once you have a sample dataset, we need some jar files, okay? And for this, we're gonna be needing two jar files, which I have it over here. And the jar file is gonna be hudi-spark.3.5-bundle_2.12-1.0.0 jar. This is the first jar. The second jar file you will need is Hudi utility slim bundle _2.12-1.0.0 jar. Again, I have these commands. What this will do is simply, this will download that particular jar from the Maven repository, and it will upload to this particular bucket. As you can see, I have two jars, right? So I've already done that prior to this particular video. So in the folder jar, here you can see, here you can see I have my jar file, right? Hudi Spark 3.5 bundle 2.12-1.0.0 jar and the Hudi slim utility bundle jar. So make sure you have this particular step done. Now, the next step is we need to define our Delta Streamer job or Hudi Streamer job. And let me walk you over that particular step. And again, I like to make things easy, man. I don't make it complicated, right? So here, very easy. Let me just collapse this and I'll just walk you over that. We have four entities, right? Jar, Spark submit parameters and argument. Jar is where your jar file will go. We need two jar files. So this is where the jar file will go. Configuration is where we will put our Spark configuration, right? And we are supposed to use the class as or.apache.hudi.utilities.streamer.hudi streamer. That's what we gotta do, right? Structured and a streamlined approach, right? Op is equal to upsert, so I'm gonna upsert the data. Table type is gonna be copy on write, and then the table name is gonna be invoice. This is where I'm gonna create my silver zone in this particular folder, right? Then you will observe a prop file. So all the Hudi settings, right? You can provide it over here as a key value, but I usually prefer via prop file, right? So that way it makes the code cleaner, neater, and much more manageable, right? So this is the path to the prop file. I will go over the prop file in a second. And we are ingesting data from Parquet. So we are using or.apache.hudi.utilities.sources.parquet DFS source. Similarly, there is one for CSV and other sources as well. But for now, we are doing Parquet, so it's gonna be Parquet DFS source. In the incoming batch record group, in the incoming group of messages, right? We would want to deduplicate the messages by using replication timestamp. That's a column that we have, and I want my data to be deduped on that. And over here, simple, man. I'm just using my simple Hudi property file. I define where the raw source is, as you can see, inside my S3. If I quickly go to my S3 raw, that's the path, right? So this is the path over that, right? Record key basically means a primary key, right, for your table, right? Precom is again a key used for deduping incoming records, right? So hopefully that makes sense. And then I'm using a simple key generator, right? Cool. All right, so now what, right? That's it. We're gonna submit a job. Look, it's literally that easy. We define the jar file, we define the configuration, we define the settings, we provide the prop file, and that's about it, right? And here is just the metadata. So job name, this is going to be a Delta Streamer invoice job. Here will be your EMR application ID, right? The one that I told you to copy, remember? This one right here, right? So this one goes here and then the ARN, right? So now we'll submit this job. Let me Python 3, let's see. Again, I have submitted the job to the EMR Serverless, and right now it is polling for step. So right now the job is in the schedule state. If I go back to my EMR cluster, here you can see that job is in the schedule state right now, right? And if we go back to S3, right now we do not have any silver folder at this point, right? So I just wanted to show you that as well. So I think what we will do now is, I think we'll pause the video because now it will take time, right? Once the job is probably in the running state or completed, I will resume the video. So I am pausing the video right over here. The job should be in the running state. So refreshing, here you can see the status has changed to running, right? And we can also see the status over here, right? So right now it must be ingesting the data. Now let's head over to S3. I will refresh and hey, we see a silver folder and we see .hudi folder. And very soon we should see all the Hive style partition populated on our S3 or on our object store. So right now we are simply going to wait. Again, the job is still in the running state. So I'm again pausing the video. My job has been completed. As you can see, it is in the success state. If I go back to S3, refresh, I can see all my Hive style partition, right? And then I can see .hudi metadata. I can also see the metadata over here, right? Perfect. So looks like the job was successful. So yeah, it's literally that easy. This is how you can use Apache Hudi 1.0.0 with the new EMR 7.5.0. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.